Welcome to our live streams. This is where the grown-ups trade. No hype, no flexing, no TikTok guru nonsense. Just focus, discipline, and respect for the craft. Here we trade gold, the oldest store of value on Earth, at the precision scalping level. That's where trading gets real. Where a single tick too early or too late decides everything. It's the hardest style of trading there is. And the highest form, too, because it demands mastery of mind, structure, and emotion. Execution over ego. Reaction over prediction. Can it be the most lucrative? Yes, but only for those who earn it. There are no shortcuts here. You can't fake discipline at 10-second speed. Most gurus out there sell you dreams from their demo accounts. We build traders who can survive the market on their own terms. We don't promise easy wins. We teach you how to build a system that doesn't break when you do. If you're here, you already know what that takes. Courage, grit, gumption, the willingness to get punched in the face by uncertainty and still show up tomorrow with your rules intact. Because precision scalping isn't just a trading style, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are under pressure, and it forces you to get better, not just as a trader, but as a person. The focus you build here, the emotional control, the ability to act without hesitation, those are life skills. They translate everywhere. So welcome to the Barcelona Trader, where we practice the hardest craft in markets and one of the most rewarding in life. Let's get to work.
All right, good evening. Good evening, traders. It is 7:41. No, make that 7:42 p.m. New York time on December 4th, 2025. We are showing up here for the Asia session. All right. Okay. Let's start taking a little tour around, seeing where things stand. The VIX has come down today. We were at 16.8 or so, I believe, this morning for the New York session. Here we are down at 15.78, so even less volatility in the market, derived from things that the VIX measures. Let's see, we have right here on the bottom, this is the 1 minute chart for the DXY, the dollar, measured as against a basket of 7 other currencies, primarily of which, the one that has the most weight in that basket of currencies is the euro. Over here on the left side, both on the top and on the bottom, we have the 30-minute on top, the 30-minute chart for the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond, and below that we have the 1 minute chart for that. So we see that everything's kind of been moving up over the course of the day. We've got a little bit of downward movement over the last few hours in the government 10-year yield. The dollar has been moving up since, when was this, 11 a.m. this morning on December 4th, right? It's December 4th still in New York, but we are trading on trading day December 5th. That is what day it is in the Asian markets that have been online for about an hour and 43 minutes, but here at the 8 p.m. New York time hour, that's when Tokyo comes online. So then you have, I believe you have Australia, you have Tokyo, I believe you have Hong Kong at that time as well. So that's when the volume comes into the market, and that's why we trade these couple of hours from 8 to 10 in the Asia market. Here's the 5-minute spot gold chart. Of course, I've got my indicators on here, but let me take those off so you can see what's going on here. Now the lines that you see on the chart are simply the vertical lines dividing the day between yesterday and today, or the trading day of the 4th and the trading day of the 5th on the right side of the line. And all of the horizontal lines are either pivots, like these here, or the orange lines are volume markers, like the previous day point of control, the previous day value area low, and the previous day value area high up here, which is also on top of the Sunday open, which is also an orange line, but they're right on top of each other, so it's hard to distinguish that right now. Okay, I'm going to put the indicators back on. We see that we are in a downward channel. We have support resistance drawn in there, and we can still see our pivots. We can see a couple of moving averages there, but that's not really, you know, we don't need to pay too much attention to that. So that's the 5 minute. We have the 1 minute right here. All right, so it looks like price is sitting above the previous day value area low, which is just above the daily pivot point. Sorry, just adjusting my 1 minute chart that I have sitting above there so that it looks like this one. Okay. Previous day value area low right here. Previous day point of control right here. So we right now we're right in between them. Got some wicks a little bit breaking through here on the point of control, but ultimately it held and price came down. Now we'll see if we bottom out here at the previous day value area low and we come back up, or if we're going to come down through that. This would be, you know, I would consider this, where am I here? Previous day value area low. Let me look at this on a wider time frame. Here's the 15 minute. Yeah, that is definitely a minor level. So if we break below here with some ambition, you know, okay, we might get stopped out here at the daily pivot again, right? But there's room to run there. But we are sitting on a big support here on the 1 minute Hakadashi. So we'll see. Okay, we are going to, I don't know. Let's go with a little. How about a little blues? Put on a little blues in the background tonight. How about that? Okay. Well, maybe we need to put price in a box. How about that? So let's go over here to the. Let me get a box over here. Okay. That box should show up any minute now. That's the box we're gonna put price in right now. What is that? That is 42.05 to 42.03. That's a 2 pip box. That is a small box. Gonna bust out of that box decisively. We do have some more restraints on the upside and on the downside, especially on the 1 minute Hakanashi, and a little bit to the upside on the daily candle chart. But I know we've probably got a little room to run there. Let me look at that a little more closely 1 second. Yeah, maybe up to 42.15 or so. Okay. Well, we don't have a direction chosen yet, so bear with me while we just finish getting everything all set up. We are ready to go. We'll start getting into the zone. We've already got the blues going, right? Okay. Let's get the Zoom room up in case anyone wants to join us. You can join us too by joining the Zoom room. Go to the BarcelonaTrader.com. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. The Zoom room is up and operating. All right. Get in the groove, get into flow state. So hang on, we might have to take a trade before we get too deep into the zone, right? Oh man, I got logged out of my broker on TradingView. No fair. There we go. I don't think I trust it. I'm gonna let that one go. I gotta turn this music down too a little bit. It's a little loud, a little too lively too, don't you think? It's not what I was looking more for the yeah. That's what I was looking for.
That old BB King you had on. Huh?
Yeah. But he was getting just a little too lively for the vibe I was going for here. How you doing, E-Man?
Make it. Tono ain't come on tonight.
No, he sent me a text earlier saying he'll be on in the morning. He was taking the day off. Okay, we are out of that box and coming down. Right, we are 4 minutes before 8. So let's get in the zone here. I said I was going to change the camera angle. So let's do that. Boom. And let's get rid of these lights. Is the music too loud, E-Man?
Nah, you good. Who that? Joe Bonamassa?
That is Lucky Peterson.
Oh, Lucky. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's when he was in Paris.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He should have been bigger than what he was, man. He actually pretty good.
Yeah.
He played guitar and accordion.
Yeah.
Well, he did do a lot of his shows overseas.
Yeah.
He went for the money. He ain't even play with the American style.
Oh man, we got a big support coming up here on the daily pivot chart. And that means it's going to be hard to trade. It's going to be hard to trade below this for a little bit. That blows. I don't like nights like tonight where you're boxed in. All right, we've got 1 minute for 8 p.m. in New York. We've got ourselves a pivot right here. It's the daily pivot. There's 8 o'clock, 15 seconds ago. Let's see if we're going to break below this pivot, or we're going to stay above the daily pivot. You trading spot or futures? Oh, you're trading spot, aren't you, man?
With me,
Yeah,
I'm gold.
you're trading. Yeah, spot.
XAU.
Yeah, yeah. You did really well this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, on all three accounts.
Good job.
I was just talking to Tono a couple hours ago. I've been did it, but I was just letting him know about it. But I came up with a better way for us to make a lot more money
Oh yeah.
doing the same thing that we're doing. Did he tell you?
No, no, no. But be careful because we're on YouTube right now.
Right.
So yeah, maybe we talk about it tomorrow morning. I don't have to be on YouTube. Look at that, it bounced right off the daily pivot.
Who was that playing?
Let's see. That was Tony Sarno.
Okay.
Tony Sarno. Next we got some Albert Collins.
Yeah, the way he played his guitar was very reminiscent of Albert. Uh, what's Albert? Not Albert King.
Yeah, Albert King, right?
The other one.
I don't know who.
The tall one with the gold teeth in his mouth. He did that stuff with Stevie Ray Vaughan. He did the little.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Shit, I can't think of his name either.
Yeah, but no, he's from Mississippi too.
Yeah. Stevie Ray Vaughan was from Louisiana, though, right?
Albert King.
Albert,
Maybe,
yeah, Albert King. That's what I said. Yeah, Albert King. Yeah.
Yeah, Albert King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You said that's yeah. He kind of played like that. And Albert Collins, he plays his a little bit. He played with that capo on his a lot.
Yeah. This is Albert King.
Yeah. But don't look like it's gonna do too much of nothing, man. Fool around and trap you up.
I don't know. It's trying to come down here, isn't it?
Let's make something. Everything you got, these are all instrumentals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you found it on YouTube, or you got that somewhere else?
Spotify.
Okay.
But I'm sure it's on YouTube Music. We're at the psychological number now of 4,200, 41.99. So there's a psychological numbers always acts almost like a pivot.
What'd you do? You took a buy or sell?
I took a sell and I got stopped out.
Mm. All right, man. I'm gonna let you have it, brother. I'm gonna get out. I'll see you in the morning.
All right, I'll see you in the morning, E-Man. I'm not liking this trade now that I'm in it at all. Nah, it's a bad trade to be in. What am I doing? I'm just kind of hoping at this point. Come on, pop back up. Come on. Pop back up here. Yeah, let's just try to get out. Ah. Don't like that. Let's try to get out. Let's get out with 50. You know? What did I get out with 20? Something like that. Alright, well that was a win, but not my usual trading tonight. Okay, I'm gonna change the music up here. This is you know, kind of messing me up. Let's bring the tone down a little bit. There we go. So, what do we think's gonna happen here? it just depends on how cavalier I feel like being. Six minutes until 8:30. It's probably when we're going to get more decisive movements, but sometimes you never know. Other market participants have other ideas. I have good reasons not to take these trades, even though price then subsequently behaves as if the obstacles I'm seeing aren't there. But statistically speaking, I'm doing the right thing, following my technical analysis, my rules. Now, sometimes you can have too many indicators, too many rules, and then you end up having paralysis by analysis, where you just don't do anything because you can't stop playing out various different scenarios in your mind, and you can't make up your mind what you think is going to go on, what your theory is, what your hypothesis is. All right, we have 1 minute before 8:30. So YouTube, I've taken one loss and one win. My loss was bigger than my win, so I'm still underwater for this session. But the market doesn't seem to want to give me anything, so sometimes you just have to accept that and pack up your toys and go home. Not sure what just happened there. Did I lose or did I win? I think I lost. 30. I should just accept that my read is off tonight, or that this is just going to be like pulling teeth. It's pulling teeth. This is not good. That was the 9 o'clock candle that was pushing up, and it induced me to get in. I think I've been lucky to not get burned worse than I already am tonight. My read is off. Come back up just a smidget. Smidget, come back up just a bit. All right, I'm done. I took another $500 loss. All right, I'm going to stop trading for the session. I've taken 2 hot stove exit losses. putting me down just over 500 in each account for this session. So that is not ideal, but we can rebound from this tomorrow. All right. We'll see you all then.